Yeah, depending on how you want to show it.
Even even if you are an armed robber, just rob the right person.
Like seriously?
You understand me?
Like meaning? How can you rob the right person?
Yeah, man. There are people that rob innocent people.
Talking about your career, in the beginnings of your career, like, can you recall any artists that were like in the business that you were inspired by?
Yeah, man.
In the Gambia and outside the Gambia.
Yeah, man. In the Gambia, a lot, man. He used to grow up loving rebellion and the Rikala. You don't know. And the man still stick to the same nature, you know. Yeah, jame dafa ay mbuus within less than 1 week. Mbuus dafa manki si deka bi. Boy, that is authority. Boy, Lolo is a great example as a leader. Yo, boy, like nit yangi Facebook ñu ngi advertise xeesal. Understand nga? Ñi ñu ngi advertise slim tea lo xamne docteur ya ko wara jaay, ñi ñu ngi advertise yoka wang yoka. Understand nga? Like they're doing it on a public space. Specialists in yoko de defar. Yoka wang lulu. Some specialists do it. Nonsense ini. And you have some people who does not even go to nursing school. They are selling these things boldly. The jai hesal, the jai, the ko jamba, the ko like, come on, bro. All these things are illegal. And not only illegal, it's harming our people. And we know it. After ngeen topa pon kadi di rite fi kirinka. Fo chape troki para. Fo chape troki para. Pon kadi.
Nga chaka magum jema, mak. ñu ngi toog ñu ngi dem TikTok live 4-5 people ñu ngi toog ñu ngi waxtaanee sexe like 11 suba fekk ñëpp ñu ngi dem liggéey de ñoom ñu ngi toog TikTok live ñu ngi waxtaanee sexe di waxtaanee que naka ngay sëy ak jigéen.
ma ne ñu dee wane sax ñoom ñoo conscious TikTok sax xam nga ñooñu ñu fulis ñi la ñooñu dee di charities. moo tax ba léegi Africa suñ maam yi suñ ñëwee sax gars yi dañoo xamee di road to their village because we are still using the same donkey cart, the same horse cart, the same furno, the same tafia. We don't even upgrade them. Tubaab bi upgrade na from fan ba mu ngi AC.
Hello to all our beautiful followers and to all our wonderful subscribers. This is Lura, the ultimate boss in the building. Today I'm so glad to have one of the finest Gambian artists, legendary, one of the most history-making artists, bringing bangers upon bangers, sounds with knowledge, sounds with experience, teaching the people, exploiting the youth, showing them, how to live their life. Today I have SPARKLYN Black in the building. SPARKLYN, Mala Jajefal, Dila, welcome to Ultimate Podcast with us.
Yeah, man. Greetings, Gambia. Just you couldn't set on this broadcast tonight. Don't even touch the remote because we'll be right back. I'm so happy to be here, my brother.
Yeah,
SPARKLYN. Yeah, man.
It's been a while, getting out like this, man.
Yeah, man. It's ages.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Yancy hustle village,
Man, it's grind, yeah, man.
Like, I'm so glad to have you here with me. Like, bokk nga si artist yi nga xamante ne yaa nga si business bi.
Yeah, man.
Te yaa nga si art bi, you've been doing things. Balaa xale yu bari ñu nga xamante ne ñu ngi siiw ñu leen xam. You've been behind the scenes. You're like a legendary artist. So, like, it's good to have you on the podcast. Pour nga share sa, sa experience in music industry, especially, music business before you Gambia.
Yeah, man.
And it's good pour ñu share sa experience ak fans yi nga xamante ne yaa nga leen laa seetaan di déglu sa music tey at least ñu review gars yi kan mooy SPARKLYN.
Yeah, man.
First of all, lan mooy sa real tour SPARKLYN Black?
Yeah, SPARKLYN Black, my real tour mooy Mohamed Silla, yeah.
Silla, okay.
That's the real name. And then originally born in Jokado. Yeah, well, brought up in Bundungan,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Can we say your childhood? Mun nañu say sa childhood?
Yeah, man. I do all my...
Like life in Jokado first before Bundungan?
Well, I didn't do life in Jokado much. I was a teenager when I was there, so I couldn't remember a lot.
Okay.
So I do my entire childhood from grade 1 up to, in Bundung. So I know more of Bundung.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But we're still proud of where we come from,
Yeah, like talking about Bundung, when we say Bundung, like, what was the experience in Bundung, like, growing up, like, in the ghetto, like, ghetto behind?
Yeah, man. We grew up like any normal child go through when you live in a poor community. It's just the same vibe. We grow up, and then we grow up sharing. We eat lunch anywhere. Like those days were not days where you restrict your child from not going there, eating there. Most of my my happy moments, I spend it with my neighbors, not with my family. You know what I mean? And that's what bring up street. And I think that's what form a ghetto, because at the end of the day, we have a spot where we all meet and then chat and do our thing. You know what I mean? Because when you live in a poor community, there are people that the only electronic they have in their house was a torchlight. You understand me? So no TV, no things to entertain you. No telephone, no nothing. So you need to go out there and interact.
And socialize.
You know what I mean? That's where we get our entertainment from. Like talking to friends, family, you know, playing football, doing all those things that kids do as a child. You know, it's really changing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's talk about your childhood. Like, where were the activities? The activities that we are more engaged on. Are you into football?
I was definitely into football. But I quit football for music.
Music.
Because when I get into the music now, I was so in love with music that I just don't focus in football anymore. And you know how football it is. You have to keep fit. But I used to be a good footballer though.
Okay. So, can you remember any team that you were playing with in the Bundu?
A team?
Was it a school team or like
yeah. It's just a hood team, man. A hood team, man. A hood team, and sometimes we go to Navetan and then do our thing. But it wasn't anything professional.
Yeah. How did SPARKLYN Black get into music now? You're talking about.
Okay, music. I think it has something to do with my personality, because I'm a person that, you know, hate oppression.
Oppression, yeah.
You know, I hate when people took advantage of other people, not necessarily me. You know, most of my I fight for people. You know what I mean? So
like fight in a sense, like physically.
It doesn't matter. It could be physically, it could be, but most of the fight I fight, it was not for my personal interest. So, me grow up listening to reggae music. I feel like, you know what, we can't change things because we didn't have money or position. But I think this music is making sense because it's a platform where you can really speak out. And the whole motivation comes to that, you know, because when I feel like there are things that need to be addressed, and I didn't have a voice, I didn't have money or influence to able to let people hear that. So I choose music as a platform where I can be discussing some of these issues that affect society. You know what I mean? You know, because
can you recall the year when you started doing?
Well, I can, because I've been in love with these things ever since I know myself. But I can recall the time I started exposing my music, because I've been doing it without exposing it. Because I have a problem with exposing it at the time. Because me as an artist now, who have a different concept of life, and then I'm well conscious about things, and then being an African, being a Muslim, you know, the music, there was a boundary for me, you know, and that boundary was disturbing me, because I didn't want to engage in a career where the career is even threatening me of hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I listen to the preacher now, the preacher man is actually telling me that doing this might lead me to hell. So those things stopped me a lot, because I didn't want to go there. I just want to live perfect life and a righteous life, you know. So then I carry on a research. I said, okay, you know what? I need to find out if this is really the issue. And then through my research, I find out that I can actually do it based on what agenda I'm trying to pass to the public. Because 90% of the population are not listening to Ware or Diarrhea anymore. They're listening to music and they're watching movies. And then they're taking over the population of our people. And they're singing songs that are forbidden in our religion. And we, the Muslim, are the one dancing it. So I say now, do we intervene and then protect Islam? it sound crazy.
Yeah,
And then the first question I asked was, I have was, someone said, how do you protect Islam in music? I said, if they sang that let's impregnate the girls, we sang that let's marry them. Because if all the messages are negative, then negativity became normalized.
Normalized, yeah.
It became normal.
Yeah, it could be normal, like.
Because if we just step few years ago, there are certain clothing we see now that wasn't normal at that time,
yeah,
but now it's
like,
normal,
yeah.
And it's because everybody is doing it.
Yeah. And they see it on the TV and they see it on the streams.
When the enemy was taking over Islam through sword, Islam took sword to defend itself. So now if the enemy is taking Islam through music, so they're telling us that Islam should not carry music and fight back.
Yeah.
Because if killing is wrong, but Islam defends itself when killings come, and he kills too to defend itself. So if they are using a different platform or a different means to do the same job they were doing yesterday, we also have to use the same tool that they're using to fight against us to defend ourselves. Because otherwise we're going to get consumed.
Yeah.
It's just for the people to understand that you can actually worship God in anything you do.
Yeah, depending on how you want to show it.
Even if you are an armed robber, just rob the right person.
Like, seriously?
You understand me?
Like, meaning? How can you rob the right person?
Yeah, man, there are people that rob innocent people. And if them get robbed, it's just a reminder to them that what they're doing is not right.
It's not right.
But it's not right for you to go and rob an innocent man. That's why I said there are things that could have advantage. It doesn't matter, negative or positive. So when someone is trying to kill you with knife, are you not going to defend yourself with knife?
Yeah.
Is knife good?
It's not good.
Exactly. It's the same point.
Yeah. Conscious. I will see that since the beginning of your career, you've been stick to that lane.
Yeah,
that
man.
is the conscious lane and the righteous lane.
Yeah, man.
Like, we've come to a level whereby you started, explaining the reason why you come to that side of your career.
Yeah, man.
Now, talking about your career, in the beginnings of your career, like, can you recall any artists that were like in the business that you were inspired by?
Yeah, man.
In the Gambia and outside the Gambia.
Yeah, man. In the Gambia, a lot, man. He used to grow up loving rebellion and the Ricala. You don't know. And the man still stick to the same nature, Jamaica raised me. You see the man never change still. So I'm from a line where we have a line where we don't cross in life, because we understand the meaning of being alive. Like everyone,
like the purpose.
Because what is your purpose? What contribution have you done to the human race? Like, because you are here and people made this for you. You're using it. People make microphone for you. Your shoe, your glasses, your house, everything. So what exactly do you contribute? You know what I mean? As a human being, because this place is not a hotel. You know what I mean?
It's not like you have to wake up.
Yeah, man.
Live and
It's not like that. So everyone should put that accountability to himself. You know what I mean? Like, and then we can move forward. But life is not about just wake up, sleep, go to work, eat, drink. It's not about that. It's beyond that.
After making your research, now, you are comfortably, the mindset, from your mindset now, you were comfortable in doing your music.
Yeah.
Now, what was your first step? Like you went to read, like you were reading books, or you went to study?
Yeah.
What was the first step that you did?
Yeah, I read books, I consulted people, I consulted God. You know what I mean? Because when you're doing a research, you do it on all angles. You know what I mean? So we're satisfied with the answers we have. And then the first thing I do was to make a decision. Because when you don't make that decision, then you're not ready yet. The decision you have to make is that you are into this for that. And no matter how much influence, money, or power you could be offered, you're not interested as far as it's going to go cross that line. because that decision has to be taken. Because as an artist, if you are just, you has to be somewhere. It's two things here. You cannot be with God and be with the devil. You has to be with the devil or you be with God.
God, yes.
And if you are in the middle, that's where you suffer the most, because you get the blessing of none, and then you get the punishment of all. So when I make my mind, and then when you make that mind like every artist, you will see the difference. It's not about the impact you make through the eyes of the public. It's not about how much numbers you raise. It's not about how much money you make, because at the end of the day, those things are not going to be titled for you after you are gone. Those things are the things you left in this world. But how happy are you also while you are in the process? You know what I mean? So if we are measuring success by how much people we could pull, we see you can pull 1 million people, but no one is loyal to you.
Yeah.
Or no one is listening to.
In what are you pulling them into?
Exactly. They're not just there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not sincerely there. So for me, every artist has to understand that your growth is how happy you are, how comfortable you are while you're in the process. You know what I mean? So music is being exploited. These things used to be so hard to be accessible. Like if you read history, it's only kings and queens that were accessible to this griot at the time, or you have to be a big warrior, you know what I mean, to hear them play for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now everybody have access to music.
Music, yeah.
And it's become more dangerous because everybody has a different intention. But the bad intention does not have to overshadow the good one. And it's doing it because the branding methodology that the youth does not understand. You know what I mean? The branding is the worst thing doing it now, because when they saw an artist get brand, you don't really understand, bro. They have a limousine, they have a Rolls Royce, they have cars in the video and all that. Bro, that's not the reality,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we must clarify this to the upcoming artists. Music is not just to go, and I think when you have 1,000 people who loves you, bro, that's what makes you a good person. Because come on, we have people that get no love. So you've been loved by people, and you the same person sending messages that is going to destroy the future of those people and their children. You know what I mean? I think it's not fair. And the audience, they don't have a much choice, because when you like something, you like it. So the givers should really watch out how we want to grow the society that we live in. Because
listening to you in a deep version of what you are saying, like most of the artists that we are here in the Gambia, like you can revive on the artists like the Rebellion, the Philosopher, the Royal Family, the Born Africans. Those were artists that were so much deep into conscious music.
Yeah.
Righteous music, teaching people on how to live and taking things from the society that are affecting the society. Bringing them to the people, to their music, to sensitize people. It comes to a level whereby now, like, if you don't sing bad music, if you don't sing about girls, you don't sing about girl song, you don't sing about, sex, you don't sing about certain things in the music industry, it's like you are not being recommended.
Yeah.
And like the other side of the music industry has been like neglected, like artists like you people, the artists that are singing positive music are been like neglected, are not being promoted. So I was to come to that side because listening to your music from the beginnings of your songs, all the songs that you've been releasing, there are songs that are like attached to the community that you are living, attached to the ghetto, attached to the things that are affecting the people.
Yeah,
so like you've been in the industry, how do you feel being overshadowed and your music is not being pushed out there?
Yeah.
Like you hearing other music that are not sensibly teaching people and like being promoted to the world, and being rated as number one.
Yeah, yeah. It all come back to this thing has something to do with the bigger heads.
Yeah,
The bigger heads, in a sense, the government and the people that have big influence over medias, the media house company owners, big media, the big platforms that really expose people. They have hand in this. It's not actually the artist or the promoter or the DJ or the producer. Because, okay, here is the deal.
You are taking out the DJ out from that? The DJ?
Yeah, I am.
Are the DJs not the main problem?
You know, for me,
yeah,
it starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
And then it comes to a point where the DJ doesn't have a choice. Because, okay, here is the deal. The government is not interested in conscious music because it is going to awaken his people. The politicians didn't like it. So now, and these are the people who own all these people, all these things. So what they do is, in order to make the population sleep, they have to entertain them. But what do you entertain them with? If it was just the DJs and the population, it wouldn't be like this. Because right now, if you go to any most streamed or followed media platform, go and check what kind of artists they're promoting. And those are the people see. People can only like what they see. So if we have people that control a number of people in our community and they have their eyes, these are the people who choose what these people listen and what they see
and what they watch.
So now, what the people see, they like it. The DJ out here is watching the people. He knows the people like I'm a piano. So if I put a dance in the club, I'm going to play I'm a piano because the people going to dance with it. My party going to get hype. You're not going to play a song that the people don't know. They say you kill the party. So here is where the DJ get involved. And after the DJ did that, now you see the artist in the crowd, seeing the people reacting to that song. Now artist is also somebody who create. You'll be like, damn, so these things will work. And they start to create under that philosophy because they want to get the attention of these people. Not knowing there is somebody who is blocking the right message and feed the people with the wrong message. So because the people are reacting to the wrong message, and we as artists want followers and fans, we want to sing something they will react to too.
You know, talking about that side, I would little bit challenge you on that side.
Yes.
If we talk about in a global range, like the media, talking about the media in a global range, it adds a lot. Because when you talk about music, when you talk about the DJ and the media side, even if your government here, for example, the government of the Gambia is controlling the type of music that the media is playing, but the people and the musicians that are watching...
No, the government is not controlling it, but it's not doing its job by allowing certain music to be on air, because there is a responsibility these people have to hold.
Yeah,
if
I'm
there is
I'm coming to that.
So
what
that's why...
What I'm saying is that... by the government controlling the music that's supposed to be played, you have in internet, the YouTube, the Netflix, you know, the other bigger part of the entertainment side, that is the internet. Like right now, the internet is being controlled by other side of the world. It's not even by our government. You see what I'm talking about? What I'm saying here is that, like, in our own side, that is in our nation, it's important for the DJs or the radio owners to know that this is the kind of music that they're supposed to be playing in their radios. Like a nation like Gambia, it's like maybe like 85% of the population are Muslims. No,
the people who are controlling the bigger platform are the one who are interested in this. So are the one for this radio owner to make his enough money, he need to comply with that. So that's why I said it comes from the bigger heads.
Okay, I'm still
because the message reggae music has been spreading, has disturbed the political arena over the years.
Yeah, I was to come to that.
And to kill that message, you have to find an alternative.
Like the side you are saying, like, is coming from the bigger head. The reason why I'm challenging that side of it, I don't think the bigger heads are consuming even the music that the youths are being put in the studios.
You know,
The bigger are more busy in other sectors.
trust me, if I sing right now a song and disrespect the president, then you will understand that they are consuming it. And even if they are not consuming it, it's their responsibility to consume it. They have to look at their children, what they are turning into. We have Ministry of Youth.
Yeah.
We have Ministry of Communications, who should send information, and we have someone who is attached to take care of us as a youth. So if he does not know how our future is heading, then that is dangerous. So if he is not listening the kind of music, as almost we are getting up to 20 to 30% of young people getting interested into arts. So if you don't know what kind of arts they are doing and what is the repercussion and what is this thing going to lead them into, and how would their future be in the future?
Yeah,
if you don't know that, then you should be out of that office, because we are not employing government to come and manage our resources. The land, the sun, and the oil is not what a country is. It's the people that are living inside that place. And if those people are not being taken care of and put a proper shape, then there is no country.
Yeah.
So all these things, they have a responsibility by. They only care when they have chaos in the government. When there is chaos, you can see fat, they close Facebook, they close. You understand? Yeah. That means they are interested.
Yeah, I got you.
But if people are losing their kids because of the social media.
Yeah, I got you, SPARKLYN. Like me, from my personal view, like the problem is bigger than only the government here. Like it's beyond our government and beyond our responsibility of the government and everybody inside it.
Yeah,
it's like it's beyond that, because when you talk about the internet is being controlled. It's controlled by the government, but it's bigger than the government's head, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. The issue is definitely bigger than our government. Yeah,
like I've seen an issue in one country recently. I don't know, in Korea, where like they've shut down their internet for 5 days, and people could not control that. You understand? I don't know what was the problem, but then, you talking about that. There was a time in the country when you could remember Yajeme once shut down Facebook and WhatsApp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People could not handle that.
Yeah, but
because of the type of things they were consuming.
I know, but
information that were being sent on the internet. And
but the problem is, why is it that when it's only affect them is where they shut down the internet?
Yeah.
But when it's affecting the masses, they don't even deal with it.
Yeah.
Because normally, for me, as a serious government, all these platforms like TikTok, you're not going to operate in my country if you're not going to pay my citizens like you pay other citizens. Africa should start fighting for that, because they have the number of people engage all these platforms. And most of these platforms, they don't even get paid, because this continent is not being respected.
Yeah, especially Gambia.
So if we have leaders that doesn't even talk about those things, somebody can just make it up from somewhere and then discriminate us. You know what I mean? And no one is going to talk about it. Everybody's just going to make it look like, oh, mungi cool. These people are big. Nah, man, Rasta is 24th century, 21st century now. People have moved on. You know what I mean? People have moved on. So we need to move on now. We need to stop being a puppy and be a dog and start going after our bone. Yeah, we cannot be, mënuñoo nekk a puppy forever.
Yeah, for real. SPARKLYN, let's level up a little bit. Talking about your music, like there are so many songs that you've been releasing.
Yeah.
Like, we've been seeing you in a different, songs level. We've been releasing songs from ages.
Yeah.
But the growth of SPARKLYN Black. How do you see your growth in the music business? Like talking about the Gambia here.
Yeah. I didn't know, because I was not doing it to grow, to be honest. I did not do any measures apart from recording and releasing my songs to able to reach anywhere. What I was doing was I was just sending messages, and then there are realities that you need to do when you are in the music in order to go to another level. That is just beyond the love. So I feel like I was the one wasting my time all this while by not doing the proper thing I supposed to do to put my music out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna say it's the promoters or the DJs. I'm not gonna say that because I hardly give a DJ my sound, and my sound is being played definitely. So that means it was me. And now that the album is ready, we definitely going to correct all these things that was wrong in the past.
Yeah, I got you. The reason why I'm asking that is that, like, the type of music that you're singing, it is needed in the society. It is needed for the people to consume.
Definitely.
So, like, you've been that artist, pulling out that kind of heavy songs, and yet still people are not getting, the right people are not getting the songs,
message. Yeah.
You know, getting the message is like we need to talk about it and see how best we can help each other and get the music out there to the people. You know, I've been supportive of your music from day one. You know,
Definitely.
Like from my movies, everything. You know, all the movies, sound backgrounds. I normally use your sounds. Like the January 19th. That was one of a big message that you've been sending there. Like Lumoy Pose, the Ghetto.
Yeah, man.
You know, so many songs that you've been releasing. So let's talk about your songs. The inspiration, the message. How do you inspire your message to bring it on a beat?
Yeah, man. You know, most of my message has to be based on reality. You know, it has to be either something I go through or something I witness. Most of these things, and then I realize that we all go similar things. We go through similar things. So when I speak my story, then it reflects to other people's story. And then because I pick my story from the right source, that's why people can relate. I don't just like to put a beat and just start singing. I want to have a concept first. You know, I have to understand, okay, I'm singing about this TV now. You know, that's how I create. And I like to create reality music, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because when I'm writing, I'm also thinking about Lula, I'm thinking about this girl, So I do it different.
Okay. To my knowledge too, I've heard that like you've written a lot of songs to many artists that are in the business. Is that true?
Yeah, man, that's true, and it's normal, you know. As an artist, even me, if someone wrote a song that I think is amazing, I would love to have it. Yeah, that's definitely.
Can you name a few songs that you've recorded, that you've written and like?
Written? Oh, do I do that? I think they should come out and do that.
Okay.
You understand? Because I didn't do it to undermine. Yeah. So if they feel like, I didn't even go back to YouTube to see if I am labeled there or not. I don't. I just do it for the love. So if they want to come out and say it, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
To my knowledge too, you do write movie scripts to comedians too.
Yeah, man. Artists, you know what I mean? I love creating, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, Sparkling Black. Like, let's talk about your relationship with Cyboy Entertainment.
Hey, yeah, Cyboy is the general, you know. Cyboy is somebody that I think he's my biggest motivator, you know. Because, you know, those days I was busy doing that. He said, yo, Spark, bam, come, man. He forced me to record, man. Cyboy, yeah, I can't pay that guy, you know. But you don't know. We still have some projects to finish. Big up yourself, Cyboy Entertainment. Yeah, right.
Like, to your observation, like, how do you see the Gambian music industry right now? Like, how do you see it being portrayed?
Well, for me, it's a little bit dangerous now.
Like dangerous in a sense.
Yeah, in a street language, I would say it's a little bit dangerous because if you listen to the young promising artists that we're seeing now, and you see the type of vibe they're vibing, for me that's dangerous, you know, because if all these young people just want to talk about sex and then get popular, that's not talent, bro. Everybody can talk about sex and go viral. That's not talent. That's not talent. So if you are talented, to me, it means you can take a spoiled thing and revive it. You can make something from nothing. That's what talent is. To be creative, you know what I mean? You don't have to win the heart of the people because you have said something sexually attractive or excited. You know what I mean? And they have to understand that, because no matter how much you popular, listen, popularity does not feed you, bro, and it has consequences. Because if you are popular without getting that money for food, unless if you get it already, but you know what I mean, if you get popular without getting that, popularity restricts you from being that watchman again, that cleaner again. Sometimes it even restricts you from getting into a taxi, you know what I mean, sometimes from wearing certain clothes. So life became expensive for you. And then you need more money to sustain that. And there's no money in this country when it's come to entertainment. Even the ones on the highest level will attest to that. How many times do we hold a gig here that will give you $1 million in profit as an artist? But just 2-3 video, $1 million is gone. So if you are going to sell your music
and based on
prohibit things, just you want to get there, well, it's your problem. You can do it, but then I can tell you one thing, that you will get there without money. You understand me?
Yeah, coming back to our conversation, to our main conversation, like talking about the positivity and the message that you are based on singing and portraying and promoting on your music career.
Yeah.
Like, do you believe that nowadays good music is being consumed by the people?
Yes.
Like checking out the number of songs that are coming out from the artists globally, and the number of songs that goes to number one hit song, they call it, must talk about song, and picking out the conscious song out from those songs, the conscious artists.
Yeah, but now that's the thing. How do they rate it? Is the amount of people that play, right? Okay. Numbers is not really factual.
Yeah.
You can, even in the internet, you can have 5 million view here, someone get 2 million view and get more paid than you. Am I not right?
Yeah, that's right.
So that's telling you that numbers are not factual. But this is exactly what they want the people to see. There are a lot of big songs there that makes it. But the reason why these songs with bad contents will make it is because people don't want to be advised. Sometimes people just want to forget about the wrong things they do. You know what I mean? So I can tell you for a fact that there are a lot of people who go against religion. 90% of them, because of they don't want to agree with the rules. It's because of the rules and the regulations. It's going to deprive them with so much pleasure. Because the true meaning of religion, Islam, believe all.
Yeah, do right. What is right?
You understand me?
And what is wrong?
So what is right is not nice. You understand me? So people will defend their feelings by not accepting to certain things. Like people will defend music because they're musician. You understand? But I'm not like that. I think even when you're wrong and then you just admit it, that it's wrong and I'm doing it, so the next man will understand it. You know?
Listening to your deep, and like when the people that are watching this podcast, to my knowledge and to my mind that I'm listening to right now, I'm seeing that like you're not doing music for money or for fame or for any vanity, gain and stuff.
Yeah, we all want to have so much money, because obviously it's very needed to survive here. But there is something that people love. I love to see me making impact in the life of people. That's make me happy so much. Yeah. So I don't think money.
Positively.
Yeah. So I don't think money will buy that from me because that's like trading my happiness. So and I'm not someone who was born with a gold spoon. So I don't see the kind of poverty that is going to threaten me now. You understand me?
Yeah.
We have gone through it, and probably we're still in it in a different way. But so that cannot threaten me. And I don't even like to be popular. I hate fame. Yeah, I hate fame. I hate when people see me and call me. I don't like it. I feel shy. So all these things are not my problem. So the only problem, and sometimes when you make your mind, when all these people comes to me, try to manipulate me, when they come with an award of a car, before they get to me, God give me a car better than the one they have. So when they come now, and they see my car, their car is useless. Because now they're like, okay, he will not gonna fall for this anyway. They go back, come back with a better plan, but God will still bless me with whatever reward they want to bring. So that taught me, actually, what I'm representing is also looking after me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiritually.
Yeah, it's definitely. So I can't be changed, man, Rasta.
Yeah. If you were to be asked in the Gambian music industry right now, like, I know, it's gonna be like, who do you, if you were to pick one artist, that you would be like, 100% this artist need to be listened to, this artist need to be promoted, like, because the music he is putting out there, like, is 100.
You mean
like,
within
the artists that are trending right now?
The trending artists.
Everybody that has been, trending right now, like, just to pick an artist and say, he's on the right track.
You mean the upcomings or the one that are up there? Because there is so many people up there.
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah. Well, me as a street activist, there are artists that makes my job so hard for me.
In a sense?
In a sense that I'm trying to get rid of drug on the street, and they're singing for more drugs on the street. We're trying to get rid of prostitution, and they're singing more sex songs. We try, you know what I mean? So artists like that, I don't even listen to them because they're making my work hard for me. So if I listen to ST, his songs does not make my work hard for me. And the only interest I have is that. Because when he sings songs, he's elevating the street. So any other artist that want to be in my heart, you know what I mean? Because me, you're not going to be my favorite artist because I know you. You're not going to be my favorite artist because you're my friend. So it's different. My music is about my job. So if your music is discrediting my job or making it hard, I cannot love that music. I can love you as a person, but I cannot love your music. Yeah, man.
I got you, SPARKLYN. SPARKLYN, like, you were talking about your album. Like,
yeah.
How far now with the album?
Plus 220.
Yeah, I've seen the
the biggest album in our history. Yeah, man. The album is ready, man. Hakim just did a great job. So we are doing on the logistics now, trying to figure out, the next level. But probably we are going to drop it next month.
Yeah, mashallah.
Late next month, inshallah. It's going to be on all social media platform, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's talk about your recent song, that is the Kush song.
Kush song, yeah.
Yeah, it's been trending online.
Yeah, man.
Positive reviews from the people.
Yeah, man.
It's a nice one too. Let's talk about Kush and Kush in the Gambia, like.
Yeah, man, Kush in the Gambia. Let's just say drug in the Gambia. Drug in the Gambia is so sad.
It's sad.
So sad that my problem is, back in the days, it was just weed. And weed was coming from our own country, I can say, and the neighboring country, because at the time we have some farms in Foni, so that's Gambia. We have farms in Casamance, that's Senegal. Probably that is going to be very hard to control because it's within the
environment, our territory.
But the saddest part is that we are now introduced to drugs that are coming from overseas. Bro, less than 10 years ago, a lot of people in Kololi who are into drugs now, they have never seen cocaine with their eyes.
Mashallah.
Most of them never seen heroin with their eyes because it was not accessible. It was not easy to see. So now, I think there's a mission behind this whole drug thing. I don't think it's just a money-making platform because crack is more cheaper than weed.
Wow.
That means they want to get everybody hooked up and then raise the price. And then you will see the violence.
Whoa.
So if the authorities does not take the right measures and tackle this, it's still going to go back to them. Because the same crackheads we neglect on the street probably will break into your house and steal stuff from you. Probably rob you. So let's not say it's not my kid, it's not my family, so they can do what they want. How are they accessing these hard drugs? The same to the kush. So that's why in the song, you know, I am not just blaming the youth, I am also giving the government some responsibilities. You know, because there is crack everywhere and these people don't make crack. There's coke everywhere and they don't make coke.
It's been brought here.
Yes.
Important.
So if the security is tight, then we can now talk about the destruction. And then there are drugs that they have to stop compromising some cases.
Yeah.
When it's come to drug, these people need to take drug case seriously. They have to stop taking bribe. Because you're making the drug dealer to feel like, I can get away with it, man.
Yeah, anytime and anyhow.
So if this should be a concern to every citizen and every neighbor, because this thing is definitely, if you go to Kololi as I'm speaking, you will see at least 5 to 6 mad women. You think they're totally gone because they're gone. You see 7 to 10 people, boys that are gone. That you cannot bring them back again. You go 8 o'clock on the street of Senegambia, Kololi, Kesering, bro, the amount of women you see. Now our sisters, these people are teaching our sisters how to make money with their body. And they're not even Gambians. And then we just seeing them every day. Boy, like, seriously? Even if they have to go into some bars and restaurants and sit there and make their business. But these people are like, come to football match, boy. They're everywhere. Authorities in Yunglena Romba Fofu every day. Bro, this is sad. This is not about criticize government. This is about our, like, affect society. Understand. Dembe normal. If I dembe so chagato is normal. So who is responsible?
Pull that environment, you take up area, you know. Don't you mess up for family or something? You're off of no.
Oh,
and nowadays, and families and Halita, they are into a big problem.
They don't find Yaru because 90% of these people are renting. They don't have choice where to live. You rent where is available. So the government more jail environment will make it safe for the kids and women. And when we talk about safe, it's not just guns and bullets. Because new federal tanga more gains as a future be yaho. When you are alive, you still have come on, man. Come on, man. That's why I cannot be friend with these people because I see so much things going wrong. You have they need pour let millions pour régler ko. They need pour ici billion pour régler ko. Some of these just petty things you have is just to enforce a law. Because there is already law you have ñu ngi leen ban. it's just to enforce a law mu stop yow soo mënta def loolu léegi lu war a samp $9 million loolu na expect loolu samp boy these are things that does not even need muscle it just need one phone call and the problem is done Yaya Jammeh dafa ay mbuus yoo xam nga Gambia nu bare woon mbuus everywhere Yaya Jammeh dafa ay mbuus within less than 1 week mbuus dafa manqué si dëkk bi boy that is authority boy loolu is a great example as a leader yow boy like nit yaa ngi Facebook ñu ngi advertise xeesal understand nga ñii ñu ngi advertise slim tea loo xam ne docteur yaa ko war a jaay ñii ñu ngi advertise yoo ka wang yoo ka understand nga like they doing it on a public space like come on loo xam ne specialist yi ñoo ko dee defar i yoo ka wang loolu some specialists do it i nonsense yi nii and you have some people who does not even go to nursing school they are selling these things boldly di jaay xeesal di jaay di ko jamba di ko like come on bro all these things are illegal and not only illegal it's harming our people and we know it so you also let's move on man this thing is just you know what I mean it's just so painful bro it's very hard to be a patriotic in this country because you cannot even live long because every day you go through things you have boy it's sad
and you are seeing them there is nothing you can do
there is nothing you cannot do
to change it
and then it's not that you're the only one seeing it everyone is seeing it
and it's been normalized by everyone
after ngeen topa pon kadi di rite fi kirinka fo chape troki para pon kadi rek la ñoo uti there is no other thing that we use the force for sudut pon kadi rek yes it's wrong we hate buguñ nit di pon we hate it we don't like it why is that the only duty you have boy da nga toog Sénégambie nga cappa tubaab bu romba xale bu ndaw romba ko nii si kanami checkpoint bi gars yëpp di ko xool nii soo demee Sénégambie moo ko si force even on your soo duggee rek after checkpoint bi on your left I forget the name of the restaurant on your left the first restaurant bro dama dem foofu first day dama bëggoon a attaque manager bi kooku mu ngi employ is less than 16 years kids as a waitress xale yooyu yëpp amuñ 18 years and they're in the midst of those pie tubaab ñu fa like come on man who knows what boy ñooñu they are looking for money xale dañoo ñëw di leen pedophile ñooñu waruñoo liggéey in that place and I told him ma op benn para on that checkpoint and I told him they cannot do nothing bro like duma gën a naxadi sax a foreigner will come and abuse your people in front of your law yow police bi soo gisee ni kuy pon doo dee xaar sax ñu jola order param daw nga jëli ko waaye soo capee pédophile bu ànda xale doo ko laajte sax understand xanaa yéen dañ leen wax ne loi bi ngeen war a contrôle bele bu leen ko contrôle
est-ce que xam ne sax bu ñu war a contrôle ak
ne ko gars yi jànga kon because suñ capee xeeti taay sax suñ ko jëlee sa moto bi bro the way these people dañoo saaj moto bi like come on bro that's fine that's all right because that's they're doing their job but let them apply this method to all sectors.
SPARKLYN, your voice need to be heard. I think you need more platforms to advocate your mindset, your message, because come like only music, waiting for the music to go to the right people and for now like the fragile time they brought. But if you have a platform or you appear platforms, advocate, come learn it will bring a change.
Yo, bro.
Start listening, bro. Trust me. I'm listening because I was to come to the TikTok side, which is more harming. Our kids, our generation.
Yeah.
Te loolu sun own brothers ak sun own sisters ñu nekk diaspora ñoom ñoo ko dee def, which is so sad. Da nga caga magum jëma mag ñu ngi toog ñu ngi dem TikTok live 4-5 people ñu ngi toog ñu ngi waxtaanee sex. Like 11 suba fekk ñëpp ñu ngi dem liggéey de ñoom ñu ngi toog TikTok live ñu ngi waxtaanee sex di waxtaanee que naka ngay see ak jigéen.
ma ne ñu dee wax ne sax ñoom ñoo conscious TikTok sax xam nga ñooñu ñu fulis ñi la ñooñu dee di charities waaye ñu nekk ak TikTok most of them ñoo xam ne ñu ne dañ am responsibility sax they don't even know what they conducting da ngaa gis ku génne ku post tey naked video ñoom seen boppa ñooy repost video bi di condemn loolu léegi su nekkoon 5 nit ñoo ko gis 10,000 nit ñoo ko gis léegi don't even talk about it because you allowing people to see it. So like people need to understand their responsibility when you are on a public space. You know it's wrong, and then you still repost it
for people to see.
It. So like you even adding more wood to the fire. Because ñoom tamit views moo leen fa teg gis nga this view thing is going to mess up the world. You know the internet money is so sweet, and it's just going to make our young people
making money out from that.
They are hoping to. They are hoping to, because they just want to get that view up there, and to reach there, they will be destroying the society until we are finished. And then when they reach there, they will enjoy themselves with their family. You know, it's a matter of loyalty. They need to know government be more advice la. Like everybody boy, ñun ñëpp xam nañ ne dañ am role boy. Role bi mooy warloo yaaxa. So yaaxa nga yaaxa sa boppa. That is my principle. That's why I don't have a problem with this guy smoking, drinking, doing all. I don't have problem with that. Because boppam la nekka di yaaxa. It's his choice. But when you are doing something that is going to affect other people, that is not fair. Because you don't have any right to affect other people. So that's why the street is not a problem for me. Because it's worse out there. ñi fake lañ you understand loolu da nga day cappa fii ñi pour buñ look rough nga fa why they don't look rough. Some of them they don't look rough because they want people to trust them, and they know if you trustworthy. Some of them they are always praying ba nga cappa lu black seen jebi. They just want people to trust them pour ñu judge leen. Understand? Not necessarily they are doing it as a duty. Understand? Nga cappa ku sol suit ku janga be university, just they all trust lañ nekk di seeg rek just to deceive people. So it's different from this man that doesn't need your trust. Understand? He talk what he feel like, he dress how he feel like, he go. Understand? It's different. It's different. So the street is more real. They only need help.
Yeah, SPARKLYN. I'm even speechless, man. To all the people that are watching this is SPARKLYN Black.
Yeah, because they need two mal boy. ñu ne ñi bëggoon job ñi pon rek ñi campé rek. Time bu back bi ñu jógee. Ñaata nit ñoo dem ñan ñoo dem. Because baako yu nekkoon ci university they are still there. Ñu nekkoon ci bank bi ak ñu nekk ñoo they are still there. These useless people ñoo gather, they move, and they are 90% are working.
Yeah.
So sometimes we feel neglected. They understand that. Needy, they don't really understand.
And like Soko Bayahel, if you check up the system, there is no plan set up for the youths. There is no plan set up for the future of the children.
The youths, yeah.
It's the same routine from the 80s, from the 70s.
The only
like grade 1 by 12 nga wacha. It's either you go to college, you know nga joge fo nga jangale mbate nga dem civil servant nga nek police or
that's
the same routine.
Yeah, because of ñun dañu na from
system bo mom nek fi be legi.
Waaw, because
system bo non tamit
du su fi génnut ñun non lañu des because nga lu xew dañu na we were denied to display our God gift talent. Ñun time indo dañ dé defar yu ñé foyé ndax du we create our stuffs, but ya nge capa pour ñun suñu educational system buñ amé fi.
Yeah.
Lolu is the worst type of slavery.
Yeah, I always say it,
because they've been teaching you things that you don't really need.
Yeah.
But pare ñu la engage so jëlé xalé bu am 7 years nga engage ko another 12 years. You already kill his dreams because you are giving him a new dream. Yang ko jangalo ben script bo xamné script bi is only fit for language. It's just communication. It's nothing else. Because lo janga si mars yep mun nga ko janga without using that language. Because ñun suñ mairie demuñ school waaye dañoo dem si market bi jaay. That's mathematics. So don't tell me you teach me maths. Don't tell me you tell me lii mooy bol. We know this is I, we know this is note. So don't tell me you teach me science. Understand nga? So lu ñu waroon a jàngal moo nekk ne skill. Boy nga jànga from 1 ba 12 mënulooy fix bulb sax. sa jàng bi amul njëriñ. You can only read and write. Mënulooy fix ball, mënulooy fix dara. And then nga dem ba nekk PhD holder.
Communication léegi sa problème la soo
demee Gambia seen general manager bi soo ko joxee sa iPhone bi du ko mën a unlock. Probably he will need a IT expert to do that. Fekk an academic student is in China made that phone that you are trying to, that the manager cannot unlock. Loolu moo laa woon ne ñii dañ yóbbu suñu nit yi di leen nax di leen jàngal théorie practical bi munuñ ko. moo tax ba léegi Africa suñ maam yi suñ ñëwee sax gars yi dañoo xamee di road to their village because we are still using the same donkey cart, the same horse cart, the same furno, the same tafia. We don't even upgrade them. Tubaab bi upgrade na from fan ba mu ngi AC. Understand nga? Chinese baa ngi AC. Africa is still on hand fan. ñun ñu foog ne ci hotel lañ nekk luñ bëgg rek ñu order ko. Match sax suñu ko ay right now if they seize all the matches and lighters fii senuñ dara. We will eat raw food. We don't even know how to generate fire anymore without these equipments they give to us. So it's impossible pour ñun ñu ñëwaat because ñun dañ foog ne ci hotel lañ nekk. ñun dañ foog ne nit yaa war a dawal defaral ñu moto ñun ñu jënd dawal defaral ñu ciment ñu ñëw sampa defaral ñu suufa ñu jënd fix and then we still want to have say how the world is going to be run. Mun a am say boy because you are not contributing nothing to the world. Bul ma ne resources yow moomuloo resources dañ ko fi fekk you as a person as an African.
Yeah, as a person. Yeah.
Understand? So the fault, we can still keep blaming the West. Why we will get the biggest share. Because these are simple, these are common sense. These are not things you need to go to school to understand. You know, it's very simple.
SPARKLYN, like nañ delluwaat si sa carrière nga ne sa EP bi sa album bi Hakim moo ko tooga, you know, it's been made by Hakim. How did you manage to get Hakim on your because Hakim has been hiding for like I don't know
too long, man, but you know Hakim is a godfather, man. Me, I'm different, man. I don't even remember paying him a dime. No star. It's just like that. The man rate me and respect me and he's willing to support, you know. So big shout out to Sunland Production and you know, big shout out to the new manager. We have a new investor manager come in the business with us now. You know, Mo full force. Mo to Cisse. You know, big up yourself, bro. You know.
Talking about SPARKLYN Black and your future, like what is the next step? Like what is
the next step is I just want to make a change, you know, and you will see it yourself. You know, you will see a different change, man, because it's not about myself, man. It's beyond myself, so there will be change.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, I've gone through your videos. I've gone through most of your songs. But the reaction from the people and the fans, like how do you take that? Like, you know, when you see somebody praising you on certain things, on certain level, you know, it's still, you know, like dang de muna xamne be legi yo tojanguma come like aganguma fuma bëgg but then you know the little people that I'm having they putting that respect on my
that's what I'm saying, man, and that's just going to deny me from going wrong, you know. Those small sometimes the mother talk, man, let me just stop doing this thing, man, and do another thing. But then if I remember some of the people, the amount of love they have for this, like I cannot just wake up and say yo bye now. But left to me alone, oh my God, I was gone too long time. I was gone long time because the challenges and the fight and, you know, I mean, the pressure, you know, and the struggle you will need to go through too, especially when you want to genuinely do it. Bro, it's different. It's different. You have to be a real warrior. Because
SPARKLYN, you know, good luck on your upcoming project. Like, how many project bisu gene in la awati?
Yeah, definitely.
Because like there are a lot of things that you can, you know, mun nañu watane you, but because sumala bayon fi rek mun nañ fe wax.
Why?
There is a lot that is in you that you wanna spread.
Yeah, man.
Positivity.
Yeah,
because for now time it come like they need a more of you. They need a more of watan. Fashion watan. pour youth ñu mun a understand what is going on, you know. Yeah, because comme most of the time comme noo ko waxee ñoom lu ñu dee observe lu ñu dee gis every day ñoom after da ngay dem ba foog ne comme that is the right.
Yeah.
te loolu moo nekk di stop this generation.
loolu moo
music bi dem na ba si level bu nga xamante ne dañ dee foog ne comme like. soo woyut lii mbaate artiste ni music bi léegi tolluwaatu si sensitization. eewante you know the happiness the love that is bringing people together as music. comme léegi loolu nekkatu si music. music léegi nekkul andi people together.
nekku fa because and you cannot even you cannot discourage them because they have proofs. They have seen artists that sing the worst song that could destroy an entire generation and became the richest artist. You know what I mean? Just recently when they interviewed Vybz Kartel, they said to him, there are a lot of young stars when you were in jail. And he said, yeah, but all those young stars, when you look at them, what do you see? Bleaching and tattoo. And he said, that is Vybz Kartel. And it's so sad that one is going to be proud of that achievement that I have achieved, making all my brothers to be bleaching and tattooing. Like if one can boldly sit on a social media and say, yo, we did this. Rasta, watch out yourself, man. What positive impact does bleaching have?